Hey guys, Nicole here with Obscure Reptiles and Caging, and today we're doing some ball python room chores. So let's get started. Hey guys, so this one's going to be a little bit more of a vlog. I'm going to show you guys some of the things that we have to do. If you're interested in breeding ball pythons full time, reptiles, these are things that have to get done every single day, especially during baby season. I'm going to pause and make a couple of TikToks while doing this, trying to get some content for shorts, stuff like that. So we're going to be doing a bunch of random stuff, checking for eggs, checking to see if things have shed, checking to see if things need water, things like that. We're pretty much going to be all over the reptile room today. Today I also did most of my cleaning, so there's a bunch of bedding on the floor. We're going to have to vacuum and clean that all up. But let's get started. So step one, we're going to see if we have any eggs from our calico cinnamon. Hopefully you'll be able to see her. She's in this bin. Yep. So, no eggs yet, but she's on the warm side, as you can see. Hopefully you guys can see. You can see her a little bit, but we're not going to bother her. She's starting to get her ridge back. She should have eggs in the next week. So, no eggs. And I'm not sure if you guys can see her or if she's too high up. I'll lift you up real quick. It's our blue-eyed Lucy female. She's actually laying pretty strange, so she should actually be having her eggs very, very soon. So we're not going to bother them. Now we're going to see if any of these baby ball pythons have shed. Just because I was really, really excited about some of the ones that have already hatched, let me just show you. We're going to do a whole video on these guys, but they just came out with some fantastic contrast. Hopefully you guys will be able to see. Let's get her unwound. And actually, out of the ones who have already shed, we tossed in a meal just because we were feeding, and most of them already started eating. We do have, I believe, 2 female albino pied left without a deposit. So if you guys are interested, shoot us a message, Swiss Reptiles Facebook, go to our website, swissreptiles.com, all that kind of stuff. And let's check on all the babies. First up, the rest of the female albino pieds. Hopefully at least some of these have shed. Yep, so we got a full shed in here. Another bin of girls. It looks like the enchi-pied female shed. Pastel pinstripe might as well. We'll pull them out. So we have our pastel pinstripe girl. She has shed. These were some very, very large babies. And also the enchi-pied female shed. Both of these girls are still available. Try to get her open up just a little bit. We're going to go ahead and try to get some good photos. That's what we normally do once they shed. So we'll turn it around, a little behind the scenes. Everything's all over the place. Today's an entire day of being in the reptile room. So we're going to put each of them out and get a quick photo. Also like to do is pre-make out some tags for them. So bring you back over here. We've actually got tags. We write down the places that if they already have a deposit, who they're going to be going to. And we didn't know what these ones were. So we write down, we made these tags custom. So this is a enchi-pied female. She hatched out 8/22. And then we're able to mark every time they eat. We also like to try to prep baby cages. So you can see a couple of these things are actually open. We'll just go to this one. Fill up some water. Sometimes we bring the hose in here, but it's kind of hard to fill up these little dishes. Make sure they got clean setup, ready to go. Put the little nugget in. I always triple check to make sure the heat tape's working good. We get these little clear tags like this. And what I like to do is keep the tag out so I can put stickers on it. When the animal's sold, they get one color. When they're eating, they get another color. and when they're ready to finally leave, they get a completely different color as well. So we'll get to the next bin. These guys are starting to go into blue. You can see how dark some of them look. They all like to ravel up like that. Since we only have 1 or 2 left in that other bin, we're actually going to put the 2 clowns into that other one, just so they have a little bit more space. But it doesn't hurt them going like this until they have their first shed. Almost there. Last bin. These ones are all boys. Still not yet, but you can tell by their skin they should shed in the next day or 2. Next, what I'm going to do is make sure that everyone has water. If any of them have gone to the bathroom, we're going to clean them fully. And I'm going to fast forward through this so you guys don't have to see the whole thing. Another one that just shed. Normal pastel pied, but she just looks so good. You really got to make sure you're paying attention. That's just a tiny bit, but it soaks into the paper towel. And you don't want them laying on it. You don't want them getting any kind of like respiratory infection. So sometimes you really got to dig around each of them to make sure. And when they're this young, I always do paper towels. This is the pastel pinstripe Enchi pied male we just hatched with some awesome dark stripes down him. Super cute little bugger. Also use F10 to disinfect and clean, like this guy. Sometimes they poop right on the edge, so they miss most of the paper towel, but it makes it a lot easier. This one actually is going into shed, so I'm not going to mess with him too much, but got to make sure you clean all the nooks and crannies. Ended up just keeping this little one. This is the GHI Mojave female 100% het clown. She ended up being so dark down her spine, so light up the sides. Beautiful, beautiful little girl. 100% het clown. She's kind of a picky eater, so she's not overly big at this point. She's around 8 months old, somewhere around there. But she's definitely a slow grower. She likes to skip every other meal. That's why she's still in one of these really small enclosures. But when you have ball pythons, you have to realize they're all going to grow at completely different rates. This girl is extra super duper spicy, but we're going to have to clean her out. This is a freeway female. We're actually about to film here shortly a video on all the snakes I've gotten from Bob Vu, also known as Bob's Balls. This is one of them. He posted her and she just looked too good. I couldn't pass her up. Hopefully we can put her with our 5-gene freeway male that we have. He was bred to one female who did not take. We actually put him with 2 females. One didn't take and one had a different father. So when she's big enough, hopefully she can give us some cool freeway babies. This right here was our little cinnamon banana female that we produced a couple of months back. Alright, so this video isn't super duper long. We're just going to check on a couple of ackies, and if you guys enjoy this type of stuff, just showing you things that we are doing around here, just more kind of like a vlog, showing you things that are what's going on, what we're doing. We'll do a part 2, but we're going to try feeding a couple of our ackie cages. I actually just made a short, trying to feed them hornworms. Most of them weren't too impressed, but I know that they do love dubias. So we're going to show you a couple of them eating. They're ready to go. Alright, let me get a bin. Always calcium dust your food. You can't see this. This is Repashy, the Calcium Plus. It's got the D3. It's got everything that they need. Vitamins and calcium. Give it to your ackies. Definitely give it to your dragons. Give it to all your animals that require it. So, little secret. I hate touching bugs, so we're going to do this the little girl way and use some tongs. We just got an order in from dubia.com. If you guys are looking for Amazing quality dubias. Some of the best pricing around. Super fast shipment. I highly, highly recommend them. Our calcium. And I like to cover them right before throwing them in there. The reason why I like the one from Repashy, it sticks to them really, really nicely. Very sorry little bugs. If anyone who really likes bugs doesn't want to see this, I recommend you look away now. To the ackies, we only feed them every 3 to 7 days. You heard that right. A lot of them are adults. These guys get fed a little more often, but I give them a ton of food when I do feed them because they don't eat it all. It goes around their cage, actually cleans up and kind of turns the cage a little bit bioactive because the dubias or crickets, whatever they get that day, will eat a lot of the poo that's in the cage, and all of them seem to really enjoy it. But when you have a baby, they eat a lot more often. But hope you guys like this little vlog, showing you guys just a little bit of what we do. For you guys, I'm sure it's only gonna be like 10-15 minutes. I've actually been filming for about 35-40 minutes at this point. Now we got to get to what's next. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe. We do a few videos every single week. So I'll see you guys in the next video.